Howdy folks, welcome to episode 27. Today we're going to buy a couple boxcars and bring them down to the ironworks, pick up some tools, and bring them to the oil field. That's the plan for today. And then if we have time, we're going to try to get a line opened up between the oil field and the refinery. But that's our plan to start with. So we're going to buy our boxcars. And so we'll go like this. And boxcar. And we can number this 1. What should we call it? Should we call it Willie? No. All right. We don't need a name for our boxcars, but we'll just do this. Order. And then we're gonna do 2 of them. There should be 1 down there. Yep. Locomotives. Yeah, they still need to work on the interface. It doesn't always like close itself and stuff like that. And then number 2. And B2, right? Okay. So we've got 2 of those. We should be good to set up here. So let's go like this. It seems to be easier doing it that way. And then we need to put the pins on both of these. Or the pin on one of them actually. Just one of them. So we'll go like this. And then the brakes are on both of them, I think. So we're going to turn the brakes off of one of them. Can we get up this way? Nope, I think we have to go up. So, whoa, wow. You don't look up when you're doing it. Okay, turn the brakes off. So you do this. Okay. Yeah, cool. And then they open. Nice. That's cool. And then this one. Does this open? It only opens from the outside, or is it only open on one side? Ah, it does open. Oh, cool. Okay. So anyway, we got boxcars. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take those and then we're going to load up the boxcars in the pipes. So we'll take all those down. Did I put the pin in, right? I know I set the brake. All right. See if we can get in here. Why isn't it? There we go. Okay. So, whoops. What did it do? That was weird. All right. We're going to take off here. Should get us moving. Let's get some speed here. We don't need to take forever. Right? So, yeah, that's the plan for today. We're going to do that. And see if this will bump into that. And hold on 1 second. Where is it? I can't even find it. All right, there we go. Much better. Much better. I don't need to hit it that hard. All right, we should be able to keep going here. And we can latch this one on. And then we can latch this. All right, then we need to take this brake off. I keep looking up like I'm in in any other first-person game where you look up when you run up the ladder. Okay, because you don't instantly go up. All right, we're good. So we need to go like this. Let's see. Is our switch set? Our switch is set. Okay. Whoops, brake is 0. Let's go. Get these boxcars out of here. So we're going to hook up the whole train. We're going to take the whole train down. And I think we're going to have to go backwards for now. Which isn't that big of a deal, but yeah, just FYI, we have to go backwards. And I need to remember to put the pin on the back of the thing, on the back of the boxcar. Now you can actually stop. I found that you can actually stop before you get to that switch thing. What it does is if you have one car that's partially on there, the car will be sitting like this, and then when it moves the switch, it'll move the whole car over to the other spline. That's what it seems to do. All right, and then we're going to put our pin in. Let's make sure that we don't have one sticking out here, right? Okay, we're good. And we have brakes on this, right? Yep, okay. Should be good to go then. We just need to back up into it. Can we get up this? Nope. That's going to be fun. I got to leave the things open so hobos can get in, right? All right. And reverse. All right, let's get back there. That's cool, you can do it that way. Let's go like this. We're gonna stand in here. Wow, I hope it didn't break anything there. It bounced pretty hard. It bounced back. All right, we need to, oh, let's turn the reg off on this. Regulator, oh, and we need to do that too, right? Okay, brakes on, regulator off. And let's make sure our brakes are not on this, on all these cars. So, first one. Oh, it did. It did bump a little hard, didn't it? We'll see if we can pull out. Whoops. 0%. They're all 0%, aren't they? Yeah. Okay. We'll see if it's still connected. If it's not, oh man. I was kind of wanting to avoid all that mess, which is why I tried to back in slowly. Alright, let's go. We're going to go forward a tiny bit. If it's grabbing, it might pull it back onto the track. Yeah, there we go. Alright. There we go. Cool. So here's our big train. We have 14 cars. I think this weighs more though with those box cars. It weighs more than our previous. And we are... That switch is good. We are good for this switch, right? Yeah, it's good. Okay. Alright, and this corner should be fine. You just need to get past here and then throw the switch. I think that's the biggest thing, the biggest difference between going backwards and forwards is when you go backwards you end up running the entire length of the train so many times to throw switches, whereas the front you stop before right when the engine gets to the switch anyway, so it's a lot easier, right? Okay, and I think we're actually starting to go downhill a little bit here too, so should be able to take off the regulator. Maybe 3 more car lengths. 2, 1. Yeah, I think that'll do it. Okay. We can get up there. So yeah, we're going to load up the pipes and basically all the output from the refiner we're going to bring over to the thing. And I think it needs lumber too in order to produce oil, but we don't need to produce oil yet anyway. We need to make more money to get the tanker cars. So when we do the, it's beams. They need beams. But I mean, when we do the beams, we'll, yeah, this is coasting fine. So I don't need to check all these brakes. But yeah, when we do the beams, we can do that all in one run instead of running back to get like 1 car of beams or whatever. Just, you know. So we'll see what kind of money we can make so that we can get more cars too. So that when we go back and forth to that, we're making more. We're not just picking up, you know, a couple cars. All right. Yeah, see, we're on a downhill. And I totally forgot again. I always forget to whistle when we stop. You got to yell at the screen louder. It's your fault. It's not my fault. It's your fault. Okay, so we should be good to go here. Since I fixed all of our tracks, we don't have to be cautious. Yeah. Hello, Murphy. No, we should be good for this. See, I'm doing it again. So yeah, we'll take this down, and I'm just curious. I'm watching the Boxcars, see if they do anything different. They don't seem to care. You know, we haven't run those on these rails yet, so I don't know if they're more sensitive to certain corners or what. But nope, they seem to be okay. All right. We're going to pile it on. And we should be able to just watch from here, right? There we go. Need to put in more turnarounds and stuff like that too. I can't see anything from here. Can't see the cars. There we go. Alright. Yeah, if they were piling up, we'd know. And I'm trying to think of how we're going to do this. Oh, we don't need to turn around. We can just back into the station and then we're good. Okay. It's easy enough. Yeah, I think this is better than the I like this view better than the chase cam for certain situations. Yeah, like this where all the trees are close. It's kind of nice. And let's see what's up here behind us. Not much. They did a really good job with that, the smoke and steam effects and everything. Alright, so I am not sure if the Boxcars take forever to load. I think I mentioned that last time. We're going to see, we should let off the regulator here. Maybe even brake a little bit. We're coming down this hill. We need to take it a little easy. We don't want to go more than... If you're pushing it down a hill, you get going too fast and then it just derails because you're going over speed. Not really because anything bad happened. You can do that on straight track as far as I can tell. But yeah, we're just going to let it coast down this hill first and then we'll start giving it some more gas again. There we go. Much better. Yeah, this turn is much improved. I wonder if those Boxcars would have made it around that corner too. Glad we fixed those up. So the other thing we need to do is we need to make a Y in here, I think. Although I don't know if we ever need to go from that line to that line. So the plan is we're going to make a crisscross over here, and you'll see I put up water towers and kind of cut out some trees on a path from A to B, basically from the oil field over there to the oil refinery over there. So you'll see it coming up. Yeah, there's the water tower there. So the water, we'll probably see more. You'll probably see more water towers through the woods here. There's one right back over there. Yeah, see, there's another one right here. So yeah, we've got, here, we'll show you this way. We've got a path through there, and then a path going the other way too. So that's the plan there. We're gonna start slowing down here. And I think we'll be going on the inside. I think that's where we're going. On the inside track instead of the outside track. We'll see. If we're not, I'm gonna have a hard time running into the other train. But no, I think we switched it off so that it's not gonna do that. We'll have an even harder time if the switch on the other side isn't there. But no, that's where we came from anyway. Man, that going through the shadows made it look like it was gonna do something wrong. Okay. This train is so long, I don't know if we'll even see the switch before our cars are already there, before we can see the switch. Let's see. Yep. Yeah, if the switch isn't our way, we're already screwed, right? Alright, cool. No, we're good. We're just coasting. That's a whole lot of momentum, isn't it? To coast that far. Okay. We need to line up these with that first thing. I really hope they put in signs for the next update. Signs and loading options. Alright. Like I said, it would be fun if you could manually operate the cranes. Okay. Just get one or two of them up here. There's one. That's fine. All right. So what is our fuel? Our fuel level is fine. So let's go back here and see what we've got. Do we need to open it or anything? Let's see. It looks like it's going to load it. We've got 100 of them. Wow. Looks like it's in the right spot. I don't know if you have to open it or anything. Really? What's up with that? Okay, do we have to open it? That was kind of screwed up. Let's see, let's try this again. I don't think I'm elevated on groundwork or anything either, right? Okay, there's two of them that it's thrown in the garbage. Alright, we're going to move the train back a little bit and see if that's the problem. And I don't know if it's going to load... I'm guessing it's just going to load one at a time. I don't see why they would do that different from anything else. Move back a little bit more. Okay. Whoa, no. That's not what I was trying to do. Let's go like this. I was trying to hit the brakes and I hit the regulator. Alright, let's see which one of these it's going to try to load, or is it just going to screw up? I don't understand what it's doing, why it's dropping stuff on the top. What is it doing? Do we have to get this lined up with it? Oh, that might be what it is. We might have to get that completely lined up. Okay. I'm not going to let those tools go to waste, though. Alright, let's go forward. We're just going to go forward a little bit. We've got that shadow to line up with, so... Oh, no, that's not the shadow. Oh, great. Okay. Let's see if this will do it. The crane is lined up with the open door, right? Let's try this door too. Can we open that door? We can't do it. Okay, let's try this. It's wasted 3 of them so far. Did it put it in there now? Okay, so apparently you have to hit the door. Alright, and it's going to do 1 out of 32. Wow. Okay, yeah. We're going to... Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to put 1 on each thing, and then I'm going to go into the save editor. And then do the rest of the loading that way, and then we'll come back. Because I am not going to sit there for an hour. That right there, those 2 cars are 16 minutes to load. No. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do 16 minutes of waiting for that. Okay, so we're going to come back. We need to come back 1 car length. I mean, I'm not going to totally cheese it and just load it without having to do anything. We're at least going to, you know, role play that we brought the cars up. See, you can put the shadow of that right in front of the thing, right? I don't know how close it has to be. I mean, it's the nice thing about the boxcars, at least if you're on that angle. Okay. So we're going to load this one. And then we'll load up the back 2 cars, whatever that is. Alright, did it go in? It went in. Okay. Because we'll take those away from the thing too. Alright, and this loaded 2 of them onto that one. Okay. We have 46 steel pipes. Okay, so we need to bring these 3 cars up. We need to come up by 1, 2... Yeah, 2 car lengths. Okay. 2 of those car lengths. See if we can do it. We'll take the brake off. Whoops. Need to come forward by 2 car lengths. I can't see it. So basically we need that one up there. We need this one to match the front of that, basically. and then we can load the next 2 cars. Alright, that looks good from our fisheye view, he says. Right? It looks good, he says. Load it now, he says. Alright. And then one more after that. This crooked pipe makes me like think something broke because everything else is all orthogonal. Okay. We've got those 2 loaded and one more. We got one more car to load, and then we can go do the speed loading method. Right. Okay. We need to bring up one car. I'm totally forgetting all the whistles now. Too much other stuff going on. That's a valid excuse. I was distracted. That's why I didn't do my job correctly. Right? Okay, one more. There we go. I think it's up there. It should be. Yeah, it looks like it's lined up. The back one. Okay, cool. Go like that. And then we need to do... Okay. Alright, I'm going to save this here. Save game, slot 3. And I'm going to go do this in the whatchamacallit, and I'll be back in just a minute. Alright, we are back and everything's loaded up. And let's see. Did it close the... That's interesting. It closed the doors on the Boxcars. So we've got 32 there. 32 there. Everything else is loaded up. So we should be good. The other thing I did is, because I forgot when I bought this, I forgot to name it. So we named it. It's very strong, so we're going to call it Megatron. Because that's totally a 1900s train name, or 1800s train name, right? But yeah, so since I guess we're going with Decepticon theme, I figured I'd have to do that, right? Okay, so anyway, let's get moving here. We need to get to the here. We need to get to the oil refinery, right? So we'll get this moving. I'm going to take it a little easy around this corner. I figured I wanted to put like the heaviest cars in the front near the engine just for this type of situation, right? So when we're pulling around a corner here and stuff. There we go. Looks good. And I think our switches are all good up to the intersection, the T intersection up there. We're going to have to pull this whole train past the intersection and then head out. And then go back, I mean. Let's flip the switch and go backwards. So that's going to be fun trying to get those all the way up to the thing, huh? It almost seems like we should leave the other cars here. But then we'd have to come back and get them. So we'll see. If we don't have room, we can add more. If we don't have room at the end, we can add more track. So we'll see what we've got for track there. It's been a while. I haven't been to the oil refinery since we went out there. What was that, like episode 12 or something like that? Where I thought we were just going to open up things in whatever order we felt like it. Right? Nope. You got to do them in the order we want you to do them. So, there we go. See how it looks there? Did I get I think I'm getting a, whatchamacallit. Whoa! No, 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 no. Don't do that. No, 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 no! Get on the train! Get on the train! Get on the train! Thank you. Yeah, we definitely did. I just wanted to look down the alley. That's it. That's all I wanted to do. Apparently there's no collision up there. Okay. It's full steam ahead. Right? Yeah, because I've got the regulator 100% too. Oh, man. I just wanted to look down that corridor that we made. That's all I wanted to do. That was it. I didn't... Are we really coasting to a stop? Because we're on flat ground. Huh. Okay. Alright, we're going to get a little bit more speed here because we need to get around this corner and get the full length of this train past the switch first. I really am tempted to leave those other cars on this thing. Leave them back here, and then when we come back we can switch them. Because that's a whole lot of... Yeah. I think we're going to do that. Because we've got our own private railroad here anyway, right? Nobody else is going to come down the line. So we'll go do that and see if we can maybe make this a little bit easier on us, on ourselves, right? Okay, so we're going to go like this, put the brake on, take off the pin. That'll save us some time getting back here too. Because we're going to have to, I think we're pretty much going to have to go back this way anyway when we come back. So, we'll go like... Yes, I forgot again. I know. I always remember when I get back in. It's just whenever I'm stopped, it's like I got some task I have to do, you know? Excuses, excuses, right? Alright, so we need to get the last car past this. Last car. There's 2, 1. Alright, that looks like we're... Yep, we're good there. Okay. Yeah, this will definitely be a lot easier to pull in and not have to deal with all that stuff. Yes, it got a little messy when I was building there. No, I'm not going to clean it up. Not now. Alright. Alright, let's do this. Get this down to the oil refinery. I think we're, what, about 25 minutes in, so we might have a little time to build some track. I think what we need to do is we need to go to the other end, though. We need to build from the top down instead of from the ground up, because the other one is at a higher whatchamacallit. I think what we need to do is start with the crisscross. So that's probably what we'll do. We'll probably just leave the train here and we can go a little faster than this. But yeah, we'll probably leave the train here and go do the building, and then I can I can get all this put back together later. This was built a long time ago. I don't know if these are going to be derailing curves. I should probably not go full speed, right? Although, I mean, if they're that bad, then it's gonna do it no matter how slow I go anyway, right? Probably. A little bit more. You know what I noticed too is this doesn't reflect what you do on the, like if you use the first person regulator, this doesn't reflect that. They don't change each other, so I don't know. This might change the regulator in there, but it doesn't do it backwards, because I was messing with that a little bit, and then when I came back into this interface, it was like, and then I started hitting the W and A, it was like, it was at 0, and then it went up to like 70 or whatever I had done with the manual. Man, that's a lot of wavy, curvy stuff, isn't it? Are we coming downhill? It feels like we're going downhill, but we're not gaining any speed, really. No, I think this is level ground. It's just curve back and forth all over the place. Just make random curves. Because that makes sense. This is when I was... Yeah, this was earlier on. I know. All right, a little bit more. Yeah, it looks like we're good as far as the curves go. We're not going to hit anything bad. And I don't know if the pipes are first. It looks like the pipes are in the back and the boxes, because the boxes are right there. Those are beams, those are pipes. Okay, yeah, so the pipes are in the back, in the way back, as we used to call it in the station wagon. The back in the way back. Okay, we'll get a couple more car lengths. There we go. I think we'll bring up the boxcars. Let's bring up the boxcars first. Because then what we can do is we can adjust whatever ones need to be adjusted from there. It'll be easier. That looks like we're not very close, doesn't it? Is it me? Does it look like we're a little far off the platform? Are we gonna... No, we're still on the okay, we're still over the platform. Alright, so I need to make sure that this actually works. Let's see. Is he gonna do it? Do we need to open the doors? We must need to open the doors in order to unload it. Maybe that's what it is. What's it doing? Is it saying anything? The whole screen is changing colors when I do that. Why is it doing that? Is it doing it on here too, or is it just on my monitor? It's still not unloading, right? 32. Enter toggle unload. Huh. Yeah, I wonder what's going on with that. Alright, let's try it with this. No, it's still doing it. And the border's coming up on the window too. I don't know what's going on with that. Alright, we need to unload this one. Let's go like this again. Is it maybe too far away? It might. I mean, it's possible that that's... But normally it's... When it's done that kind of thing, like when I did it wrong, it just unloaded into nowhere, right? Okay. This is steel pipes. Huh. My screen went all yellow though when it did that. I think that's because of whatchamacallit. The day-night program that I have that does, yeah, that I can't, whose name I can't remember. All right, so we're gonna go like this. We're gonna pull up here and we're gonna try moving this closer maybe. I don't know if maybe my Alt key is stuck or something and it's hitting Alt Enter. I'll bet that's what it is. I'll bet my Alt key was stuck. Let's see. Yeah, I bet, yep, that's what it was. Okay. It's not the game. Let's try this again. Apparently my Alt key was stuck. Take two. All right, I'm going to leave that in. I'm going to leave in the derp. That was odd. Apparently I got some schmutz on my Alt key or something. Alright, let's try this again. If it does go like that again, then it's obviously a problem. Okay. There it goes. Alright, yep, it's unloading. It's unloading onto the platform. Cool. So we should have 64 of those when it's all done. Yep, it's going 2 at a time. Cool. Let's get these going. We're going to make tons of money. Tons of money. The nice thing is, this is fairly close, too. Going back and forth from these two isn't going to take like an hour, you know? Alright. Cool. We've got 18 steel pipes. Nice. 64 tools. Awesome. I don't think we needed to open this to unload it. Maybe we didn't need to open it to load it either, but I kind of like that part of the... I mean, that's kind of like saying you don't need to, you know, like put fire in the train or whatever. We got 3,000. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, we need to put some more in here. All right. There we go. And let's get, we need to get backwards a couple. Backwards by 2. I'm trying to think of where we can, all right. I think we need to get our engine up to the end of the box, up to here. It would be cool if you could see the arrows, maybe they have like a highlight or something like that. Although it would be cool if you had like a person standing on the thing. You could like mark the car. Like when you unload this, you mark the car with something, you hit enter or what, you know, you hit some key on the car and it marks it for unloading. And then the person standing on the NPC standing on the thing, like, you know, raises a flag or whatever. When we should have 36. We unloaded. Oh, they're getting used, aren't they? Are they getting used? No, they're not getting used. We unloaded 4 cars of 9. How does that end? We... Okay. No idea what just happened there. But that's not cool. They just ripped me off, too. Right? Okay. I don't know if they were bouncing off of me and not landing on a platform or something. It's a possibility. Open the door. There we go. Okay, so... And I didn't... Yeah, I know I didn't whistle again. Forward. I'm going to come forward and unload these 2. I'm going to have to fix that. The money and stuff, too. But we should be able to just unload these 2 and then we can go do our fun stuff, right? And it's almost there. There we go. Let's see if that'll do it. Yeah, we still have 64 tools. Yeah, we're going to need to bring beams down. We'll do that in a future episode soon. So we have 40? 40 per, yeah. So that's 360. Oh, I see. Oh, I see what's going on. I'm an idiot. Okay. That's why. I'll have to fix that. I'll put those back on the car or whatever. I wasn't paying attention. There's 30 max. That's why. I know you were yelling at the screen. You didn't yell loud enough. I told you. You got to yell louder. Okay. Yeah, we'll do a lumber run and stuff on the bonus episode. But what we need to do now is we need to get this. We need to get a switch from here, and then we need to go over to. Oh, it's right here. We need to go over to here. And we're going to lay down some track and see if we can get, maybe we'll do the groundwork. So let's go like constant variable grade. Let's go like this. We're going to lay this way. Oh, we're going to need to go like this. Okay, and then we're going to go over here. We're going to leave a blank patch. Right here. Do it. There we go. Alright, so we're going to leave that blank patch there so that we have a reference point. And we'll get this one here out of the way. I should have just done that first. Okay, so we're going to get our groundwork over here. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna go. It's just trying to do all kinds of weird skewed stuff, isn't it? I think we can come in both sides too. I think that's what's going on with that. Let's see how far out we can go. It's gonna let us go quite a ways, isn't it? Right there. All right. And then we're going to go over to the other side. I think we'll just build it on this side for right now. We can build on the other side. But yeah, if you look on here, there's pipes on both sides. So, it's cool. All right, and then we need to get rid of that. That should be our piece that we want to keep. Did we get rid of that one? Yeah. Okay, so now we want to go like this. Should we do a stone wall so that we can actually see? Because we're not going to be able to see this on the ground, are we? Groundwork. We're going to be able to see that as we go through? Yeah, I think we will. Okay, so we basically need to come through this other thing. We'll get this laid out over here. Like this. We're just going to do a really gradual turn. Because we can, right? And then we'll come up to this water tower. We'll do a little bit of a turn. We're not going to be able to see this groundwork, are we? Do a little bit more of a turn. And then we need to start coming back this way. Okay, so like this. And then like this. All right, so it's going to need to be this high. So actually this groundwork that we just laid isn't going to work the way I want it to. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to demolish rails. And we're going to put in, we want to do our crossover here. Yeah, we'll bring it over here. All right. This is a good spot for it. I'm going to put this on here. And then we're just going to go like this. I don't think it's going to reach, is it? It's almost going to reach. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll go like this. We're going to hook it here. And then we're going to do our alt thing. There we go. Okay. So now we're hooked up, and then we need to delete this piece of track. So I guess you do this, and you can go like that. There we go. All right. You drag over, and it'll delete the track before it deletes this thing. All right. So then we want to go groundwork. Let's get some groundwork. And we're going to put that here. Now we're going to start going. All right. Just a very gradual turn. And I think we'll leave it up over the ground this time. Yeah, it'll be much better if we keep it over the ground. There we go. There's our piece that we need to meet up with, right? It'd be kind of nice if we could delete that other groundwork, but we're just going to leave it. Or actually, what we'll do is we'll come down 0.25 degrees or whatever. Percent that is. Once we get on this little straightaway here. So let's go like this. Let's do this until we hit the ground, right? Or until we hit that. How's that looking? Maybe we'll go 0.5. 0.5 is way earlier, isn't it? Where's it come out with 0.5? About here? Okay. No, that's cool. That works. Okay, so we need to get lined up there. There we go. Alright, so we have our chunk of track that's going to come back that way. So we can actually lay our track, but we're going to do that. Yeah, we're going to do that in the... We'll do that in the bonus episode. I don't want to spend time laying track here. We can get other stuff done. Let's see if I can... Nope, my auto walk isn't working right now. And I can start deleting this. Let's do this. We'll log on the way out. And we can delete that thing. That's a water tower. Make a little bit of a corridor through here. That one definitely needs to go. Alright, and then we need to demolish facilities. We don't need that anymore. Can we get that one? Yeah. Alright. It's kind of scary how far off you can be and still hit those. There we go. And then we should be able to go to the other side of this. So let's demolish this. And then we're going to go with our groundwork. We're going to go across. There we go. Is it the same level? Yep, looks good. Alright, so now we're going to start doing our gradual turn again. I don't want to hit the trees, but I also don't want to just make it sharper curve because I want to try to leave these as smoother curves. Yeah, that's beautiful. All right. It probably doesn't need to be that smooth, but yeah. There's another thing here. And then I think we need to start curving the other way, don't we? Yeah. Okay. All right, and I think the ground is going to start coming up here soon too. So what we're going to do is we're going to lay groundwork just to get our path set up, and then we're going to come back the other way from up on top of the hill. There's a beautiful corridor right there. That's the one we could see from the hill up there, wasn't it? How's that looking? Oh yeah, that's beautiful sweeping curves and everything. See, there's our water tower right up there past the other one. I'm gonna go like... Come back here a little bit so we can see where we're going. Okay, so we need to come out this way. Good thing I cleared out all those trees, right? Okay, so that's where we're going to. Get a little bit of this cleared up so we can see a little bit better. It's so much easier to build when you can actually see where you're building to, instead of looking at a bunch of trees. Come on. There you go. Alright. Okay, so over here is where the thing is going to come out. There's our industry. So our track is going to come out over here this way. I think what we'll do is we'll lay a groundwork this way, and then we'll lay one the other way, and then we can figure out where we want to put our curve. We'll see if we can get this real quick before we end today's episode. That's going to be fun doing those. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to go groundwork. We're going to do this. We're going to go, we don't need it too high off the ground. So like that. There. We want this to come in basically like that, and then we're gonna alt it. Use the alt key to get a straight line of it. See how far it'll let us come out. We're just gonna go in a completely straight line, and then we're gonna bring our other curve to meet this, and then we'll actually curve between the two. So that's that, and then we're gonna go like this. So we're going to come out this way. That's where our curve is going to go. Yep, that's beautiful. That'll meet up with that really nicely. Okay, so that's where our curve is going to be. We can get rid of this water tower. And so then what we want to do is we want to figure out where we can put our curve. And I want to try this out. I was watching a video by Clown, and he had a pretty cool method for doing this. So what we're going to do is we're going to put, I'm going to make it my own variation on that method. So we're going to go like, I don't want to get too far out here where we're dipping down. So we're going to go like this. And maybe that's, let me see. Yeah, we'll start here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to lay groundwork. We're going to hook it to there. And then we're going to go out like this. If we can. Where's that line? There's the line there. Okay. We're just going to do this to start then. I'm going to start with a more gradual curve, I guess. Alright, so then we're going to go like this, and we're going to hook this one. And we're going to go along parallel with the new route. It doesn't seem like it's going to be... Yeah, we need to go a little bit shorter. Like that. And then we're going to go groundwork. And we're going to lay that out until it meets with this. There we go. And then we'll lay another section of track. I'm just trying to get... I was doing this with... I tried experimenting with this, and I was doing it with like full-length sections. But I think you just basically need to get it even for the most part. And I totally did that wrong, didn't I? Whoops. Whoops. No. demolish rails. That needs to be parallel to this new line. That's the whole point. So we're going to go like that. Then we're going to put in our stone wall. We're going to make it match up with that. See, we should be able to do this just from standing here instead of having to go the full length every time. Okay, and then like that, depending on how accurate you really need to be, you know. Then we're going to go like that. So what's happening here is you can see this line here that we're following. So each of these is a little bit more turned than the other one, and we're going to do that until we get hopefully up to parallel with that. Let's go like this. How's that curve going to look? Yeah, that's a decent curve. Okay. It's not going to be like this ridiculous sharp curve or whatever that the train can't handle. And I probably should have done that from the other side. But basically what we do is we can go from this side and do the same sort of thing until we get parallel with the line that we want to go on. But anyway, that's the idea behind that. I'm not going to do the rest of this because it's going to take a little bit longer. But I want to try that just to see what kind of a nice smooth curve I can get. And then we're going to go like this, and we're going to do groundwork, constant grade, stone wall. We're going to start here. And we're going to see what we can do as far as coming down to this other track. 4%. I don't think I want to do 4%. But if we do that, yeah, see, we're going to have to... Let's see what we get as far as that goes. Is that as far as it's going to go? Oh, that's right, the stone walls aren't as far. 4%, 5%. I think we might have to loop out in order to do this. We might have to do some kind of a, you know, go along the hillside or whatever in order to get down there. Either that or we're just going to have to make a sharp drop, a steep drop, right? I mean, we can always do that too. Let's start with 5%. Why don't we just lay our thing down and then see what kind of percent grade it wants to do. But I'm thinking that we will want to do some back and forth or something like that in order to get down here. I mean, the other thing is we don't, you know, what am I thinking? We don't actually have to get to the ground at this point. There's no particular reason that we have to hit the ground at this exact location, right? At the base of that hill. Okay. There we go. That's 4%. This is 3%. Get a little bit closer here. %. What's 2.5% look like? 2.5%? I mean, 2.5% hits right there. Whoops. 2% keeps going. Yeah, let's do 2.5%, because that hits right here. All right, and then we can get rid of these water towers. And I think, wow, that was weird. I think we're going to, I think we're going to end up making some bridge section somewhere around here, but because this stone wall seems a little bit high, doesn't it? I would think that they would probably follow the contour of the land instead of doing this. See if we can get rid of the trees and everything. But yeah, I think we've got our path, and you've got the idea of where we're going and all that. We've got our little crisscross. That's our first like legit use of the crisscross thing, right? Get rid of that one tree. But yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll put a wooden trestle for a bunch of this. We'll figure out where we can put a wooden trestle and make it look decent. But that's going to be it for episode 27. Join me in episode 28. We will have this finished up. We're going to do a 27. Nice. Nice. We're going to do a 27 and a half, and we're going to lay out all the track. Get rid of all this stuff here. Yeah, lay out our track, get this curve fixed up and all that, and then we can probably see if we can get our oil tankers running. And we'll see if we can get time to do the beams and stuff too. But yeah, that's going to be it for episode 27. Join me in episode 28, and we'll see you then. Later.